Up, Buckeye family? I just received some news that completely blew my mind, and I had to come right over and tell you because this is simply too big to keep to myself. This is real, it's happening right now, and when you hear what I'm about to tell you about this player, you'll understand why I couldn't wait even one more second to record this video. Pay close attention to every single word, because what is about to happen in Columbus is going to change Ohio State's history forever. And look, I say that with all the responsibility in the world. You're going to want to watch this video from start to finish. There's a rare moment in college football, a moment that doesn't happen often, a moment when you're watching just any regular Saturday game and suddenly realize you are witnessing something that will be talked about for decades. You feel it in your spine, you feel it in the air, and I am feeling that exact same thing right now, even before the season truly begins. Because there's a name at Ohio State that is about to do something no wide receiver has ever done in the history of this program. And the season has barely started. The stage is being set right now, and when the lights truly turn on for the big games of 2026, what you're going to see will be unforgettable. If you aren't subscribed to the channel yet, do it right now. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, because content like this doesn't pop up just anywhere. This is where the real Buckeye family hangs out, and you won't want to miss what's coming this season. Subscribe and stay with us. I'm talking about Jeremiah Smith. Yes, him, the wide receiver who arrived at Ohio State in 2024 at just 18 years old, and from his very first snap showed he wasn't there to play second fiddle to anyone. Smith is now entering his third and final season with the Buckeyes, and the numbers he carries up to this point are otherworldly for someone so young. In just 2 seasons, he has racked up 163 receptions, 2,558 receiving yards, and 27 touchdowns. 27 touchdowns, family, and he hasn't even finished his 3rd year yet. Now here is the part that cost me my sleep. Jeremiah Smith is on the verge of breaking not 1, not 2, but 3 historical Ohio State records. 3 milestones that have been sitting in the program's record books for years, some of them for over 20 years, and he is going to attack all 3 of these marks right here in 2026, during this season that is just getting underway. The first record is for receptions. Right now, that mark belongs to Emeka Egbuka, Smith's teammate on the 2024 National Championship team, who finished his career with 205 receptions for the program. Smith needs 42 receptions to surpass that number. At the pace he has been playing, the projection is that he'll break this record around the 8th game of the season, when the Buckeyes face USC. Family, 42 receptions for Jeremiah Smith is a matter of weeks. I've watched this kid play. I know what he's capable of doing in a single weekend. The second record is for receiving yards, and this one carries a different kind of historical weight. That mark belonged to Michael Jenkins since 2003, 2,898 yards. Jenkins held on to that number for over 20 years without anyone getting close enough to threaten it. Smith needs just 340 yards to pass Jenkins. With an average of 88.2 yards per game, the projection is that he'll break this record even before the Big Ten schedule really gets rolling, perhaps as early as the 4th game against Illinois. 20 years of history wiped out before the middle of the season. That is Jeremiah Smith. But the record that truly gives me goosebumps, the one I believe will go down as the biggest chapter in this program's history, is the receiving touchdowns record. That one belongs to Chris Olave with 35 touchdowns. Olave is a sacred name in Columbus. He broke David Boston's record in 2021, and it felt like a mark that would take years to be threatened. But Smith already has 27 touchdowns. He needs just 9 more to become the new owner of this record. And the stat that impresses me more than any other is this. Smith is averaging practically 1 touchdown per game. 1 per game, family. If he keeps up this pace, the projection is that he breaks Olave's record in November, possibly in a direct showdown against Oregon. Imagine the scene, a massive game, a national stage, an elite opponent, and Jeremiah Smith breaking the all-time Ohio State touchdown record right in front of the whole world. I need to be honest with you, as I've always been. When I process all of this together, when I put these numbers side by side and see what is about to happen, I feel something I rarely feel in college football. I'm watching a 20-year-old kid with a real chance to rewrite 3 chapters of the history of one of the most traditional and respected programs in the country, and he's doing it with a frightening naturalness. Smith isn't chasing records. The records are running away from him and losing the race, and that, in my view, is the biggest sign that we're looking at a legend in the making. This 2026 season will be Jeremiah Smith's farewell to Ohio State before heading to the NFL. And if it's going to be a farewell, let it be historical. Let it be monumental. Let it be the kind of thing Buckeye fans will tell their children and grandchildren about. Because this program, this fan base, and this state deserve to witness something like this. And everything points to the fact that we will. Now, I want to hear from you, Buckeye family. What do you think about all of this? Do you believe Jeremiah Smith will break all 3 records in 2026? Which of the 3 do you find most impressive to conquer? Which one is going to make you scream the loudest in the stands or in your living room at home? Let me know down in the comments because I read every single one of you. Our community is strong, it's united, and this is where the Buckeye voice echoes the loudest. I'll see you down there.